Hey everyone, and welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're going on a journey to explore the fascinating world of opera.
Ooh, opera.
Yeah. Now I know some of you might be thinking, opera, isn't that a little,
Highbrow.
highbrow? Yeah, a little stuffy.
Right.
But trust me, opera can be just as exciting and moving as any blockbuster movie or Broadway musical.
Exactly.
Once you get past the,
The stereotypes.
stereotypes, yeah.
Yeah.
And to help us on this deep dive, we've got a fantastic collection of sources.
We do.
We've got YouTube videos from Piano TV, Classical Nerd, and Music Lessons with Mrs. Morris,
Very channel.
and a really insightful article titled Opera's Impact, History, Major Composers, and Important Operas.
Nice.
So our mission today is to unlock the secrets of opera
That's right.
and hopefully inspire you to actually go see an opera.
Yeah.
Because it's an art form that's been captivating audiences for centuries.
For centuries.
And we're going to discover why. So where do we even begin? For someone who's never seen an opera, what's a good way to wrap their head around it?
Well, a good starting point is to think of opera as the original musical theater.
Oh, the OG musical theater.
Exactly. You've got all the elements we love in a great show.
Light.
Captivating storylines, larger-than-life characters, beautiful singing, a full orchestra,
Wow.
costumes, scenery, sometimes even dancing.
The whole shebang.
The whole shebang.
That makes sense. It's all about combining different art forms to create this really immersive experience.
Yeah.
But let's break it down a bit further.
Yeah.
What about the singing? There are different styles, right?
Absolutely. The two main singing styles you'll encounter in opera are recitative and aria.
Oh.
The recitative is kind of like heightened speech.
Uh-huh.
Used to move the plot along,
Right.
deliver dialogue quickly and efficiently.
So it's kind of like the spoken word parts in a musical, setting the scene, giving us context.
Exactly. And then you have the aria,
Okay.
and this is where the singers really get to shine. It's the emotional heart of the opera, the big show-stopping number that allows a character to pour out their feelings and just show off their vocal prowess.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I remember reading in one of the videos that there's a specific type of aria called the da capo aria,
Oh, yes.
and that it's super elaborate.
Very elaborate, yeah. The da capo aria is a classic structure where the singer performs the first section,
Uh-huh.
then a contrasting middle section,
Okay.
and then repeats the first section with even more embellishments and vocal flourishes.
So it's like a musical roller coaster.
Exactly.
Building up the emotion and tension.
Yes.
Then offering a moment of reflection.
Uh-huh.
And finally bringing it all back with even more intensity.
Precisely. It's such a powerful way to express complex emotions and leave a lasting impression on the audience.
Ooh, powerful stuff.
Powerful stuff.
And speaking of making an impression, another important element is the use of instruments.
Absolutely.
In fact, Monteverdi, a pioneer of early opera, was a master at this.
Oh, he's a genius.
I learned that he used specific instruments to represent different characters and moods in his opera, L'Orfeo,
Orfeo, yeah.
which premiered way back in 1607.
1607.
And it's considered one of the first truly great operas.
It is considered that, yeah.
It's amazing how that foreshadows the way we use music in movies today.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, to enhance the emotional impact.
Absolutely.
Like a film score, Monteverdi's use of instruments helps create a specific atmosphere
Yes.
and guides the audience's emotional journey.
It's almost like he was a filmmaker.
Wow.
Yeah.
In a way.
I never thought about it that way.
Yeah.
It makes you realize that opera, even though it's centuries old, still has so much to offer us today.
It does. It really does.
Now, let's rewind a bit further
Okay.
and talk about how this fascinating art form actually began.
All right.
Take us back to the very beginning.
So we need to travel back to late 16th century Italy
Okay.
to a group of intellectuals and artists known as the Florentine Camerata.
Florentine Camerata? Yes. They were obsessed with ancient Greek drama,
Oh, wow.
and they believed that tragedies were originally sung.
So they were like these Renaissance hipsters
Uh-huh. Yeah.
trying to revive a lost art form.
That's a great way to put it. And their fascination with Greek drama, combined with the musical trends of the time, led to the birth of opera.
So the music of the late Renaissance was incredibly complex and layered, right?
It was very much.
Making it hard to understand the words?
Yeah.
Was that part of the shift towards opera?
You're exactly right.
Really?
There was a growing desire for simplicity and clarity,
Okay.
which led to the rise of monody,
Monody.
a style featuring a single vocal line with accompaniment.
Gotcha.
And this focus on a single melody made the text easier to understand.
Okay.
and really paved the way for opera's development.
So out of this desire for clarity and a passion for storytelling, boom, opera was born.
Exactly.
That's awesome. And the very first opera was...
Well, the first opera we know of was Daphne by Jacopo Peri, composed in 1597.
Wow.
Sadly, the music is lost to time.
Oh, man.
I know.
No.
What a bummer. But thankfully, we still have the earliest surviving opera, Peri's Eurydice, composed in 1600 for a royal wedding.
Imagine being the composer for a royal wedding.
I know, the pressure.
Yeah.
But Eurydice solidified its place in history as the first opera we can still experience today.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So from these early beginnings in private courts, how did opera eventually reach a wider audience?
That's where the public opera houses of Venice come in.
Oh, okay.
This shift towards public performances in the 17th century was a game changer.
So it's like opera went from being an exclusive club to a popular entertainment.
Exactly. And this move to public venues had a profound impact on the art form.
Interesting.
It led to the development of different opera styles, like the serious opera seria and the comedic opera buffa, catering to diverse tastes.
It's fascinating how that mirrored a societal shift as well, with a new wealthy merchant class looking for entertainment that reflected their experiences.
You're spot on. The upper classes favored the high drama and mythology of opera seria,
Okay.
while the newly wealthy enjoyed the humor and relatability of opera buffa.
So it was like a tale of two operas.
It was.
Reflecting the evolving social landscape of the time.
Yeah, very interesting.
So from these early Italian roots, how did opera spread throughout Europe?
Well, Italian opera quickly spread beyond Italy's borders, but its journey across Europe wasn't always smooth sailing.
I see.
For instance, the French, known for their strong cultural identity, initially resisted Italian opera.
Yeah, I can see why they'd want to put their own spin on it.
Exactly. They emphasized grandeur and spectacle, creating a style that was distinctly French.
Makes sense.
And even in countries like England and Germany, operas were often still written in Italian, highlighting its early dominance.
Wow.
Even Handel, a German composer, wrote Italian operas for English audiences.
Oh, that's crazy. And amazing how this art form originating in Italy had such a widespread impact on musical traditions all over Europe.
It's pretty incredible, yeah.
And speaking of captivating audiences, we can't talk about opera without mentioning Mozart.
Mozart.
He's a pivotal figure who took opera to new heights.
Oh, absolutely.
Mastering both opera seria and opera buffa.
He's a master of both, yeah.
I'm more familiar with his operas like The Marriage of Figaro and Don Giovanni.
Classics.
I've heard they're great entry points for opera newbies.
They are. They really are.
Because of their wit and relatable characters.
Exactly.
Mozart had this incredible ability to blend humor and drama and profound emotional depth in his operas.
Yes.
And his operas are full of catchy melodies.
Oh, so catchy.
Intricate ensembles and characters that feel so real, so human.
Yeah.
Even centuries later.
They really do.
And he wasn't afraid to push boundaries either.
Oh, no, not at all.
Especially when it came to social commentary. I remember reading that some of his operas were even considered controversial back then.
They were, definitely.
So Mozart, along with his librettist Lorenzo da Ponte,
amazing duo.
They tackled complex themes of social class, morality, and human relationships.
Yeah.
All wrapped up in these delightful musical packages.
We really did.
They brought such fresh energy to opera, creating works that feel both timeless and surprisingly modern.
Timeless.
And while we've been focusing on Italian opera, it's important to remember that other countries were developing their own operatic traditions.
Absolutely.
Often taking inspiration from Italian models,
right,
but adding their own unique twists.
Yes.
So it wasn't just a one-way street.
Yeah.
Opera was a dynamic exchange of ideas and styles across different cultures.
A melting pot of creativity.
Exactly. For instance, we have the German Singspiel.
The Singspiel, yeah.
Known for its mix of singing and spoken dialogue.
Right.
It offered a more down-to-earth, often comedic alternative to the grandeur of Italian opera.
Yeah, a bit more lighthearted.
And who do we have to thank for contributing to the Singspiel tradition?
Well, Mozart, of course.
Mozart again.
He was a master of multiple operatic styles.
Amazing.
Showcasing his versatility with operas like Die Entführung aus dem Surreal and The Magic Flute.
A magic flute!
Yeah.
It's incredible how he seamlessly moved between different forms and languages.
He really did.
Pushing the boundaries of what opera could be.
Yeah.
His influence on the development of opera across Europe is undeniable.
Undeniably.
So we've journeyed through the early days of opera,
We have
explored its Italian roots and seen how it branched out across Europe, evolving into distinct styles and captivating audiences along the way.
Such a rich history.
But to truly appreciate the magic of opera, I think we need to break down some of its key elements, right?
You're absolutely right.
Understanding those building blocks can really enhance your enjoyment.
For sure.
And appreciation of this incredible art form.
Yes.
I remember one of our sources, the video, What is an Opera, did a great job explaining these elements in simple terms.
It did, yeah.
Let's dive into that.
Okay, let's begin with the overture.
The overture.
Yes. So, as we were saying, the overture is like an instrumental introduction to the opera. It sets the mood and gives us a taste of the musical themes we're going to hear.
It's like a little sneak peek.
A sneak peek, yeah. It gets the audience excited for what's to come.
So it's like the opening credits of a movie.
Exactly. Then we have the aria, which we talked about earlier. This is where the singers really get to showcase their vocal skills and express the emotions of their characters.
The big showstopper moments.
Exactly. And then we have the recitative, which, as you remember, is more like heightened speech used to move the plot along and deliver dialogue.
Just kind of like the glue that holds the story together.
Exactly. It connects those big aria moments and keeps the action moving forward.
And then there are ensembles where multiple singers perform together.
Ah, yes. Ensembles are fantastic, and they allow for some really dynamic interactions between characters.
So it's like a musical conversation.
Exactly. You'll have duets, trios, quartets, even larger groups all singing together and creating this really rich texture of sound.
I bet those can be pretty powerful.
Oh, they are. Especially when you have characters expressing different emotions simultaneously, it creates this incredible dramatic tension.
And we can't forget about the chorus.
The chorus, such an important part of opera. They often represent the voice of the people or provide commentary on the action.
They add a real sense of scale and grandeur to the performance.
They do. They can create these massive waves of sound that just wash over the audience.
And finally, we have the finale.
The grand finale. This is the culmination of all the drama and musical themes we've heard throughout the opera.
It's the big finish that leaves the audience breathless.
Exactly. It's where all the loose ends are tied up, conflicts are resolved, and the story reaches its climax.
It sounds like every element plays a crucial role in creating the overall impact of the opera.
It does, yeah. From the overture to the finale, each part contributes to this immersive and emotionally charged experience.
So now that we have a better understanding of the elements of opera, let's go back to some of those incredible composers who have shaped this art form.
Okay, that sounds good.
We talked a lot about Mozart, but there are so many other operatic giants out there.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
We've barely scratched the surface. Where should we go next?
Let's talk about Verdi.
Ah, Verdi.
I know his name, but I'm not super familiar with his work.
Verdi is a master of the Romantic era, known for his powerful music and emotionally charged storytelling.
Okay.
His operas are all about passion drama and those soaring melodies that just pierce your soul.
So he brought a new level of intensity to opera.
He did. He created these works that were both grand and deeply personal.
You know, that reminds me of something I once heard about Verdi.
What's that?
He was apparently a huge advocate for Italian unification.
He was, very much so.
And some of his operas even carried veiled political messages.
That's true. His opera Nabucco, with its famous chorus Va Pensiero, became a rallying cry for Italian patriots.
Wow, so opera wasn't just entertainment for Verdi, it was a way to express his beliefs and connect with people on a deeper level.
Exactly. His operas explore timeless themes like love, loss, betrayal, and the struggle for freedom.
Okay.
So they still resonate with audiences even today.
Like which operas?
Well, think of operas like La Traviata, Rigoletto, and Aida.
Okay.
These are stories filled with heartbreak, sacrifice, and the complexities of human relationships.
Oh yeah, those titles do sound familiar. I think I've heard some of the music in movies or TV shows.
You probably have. Verdi's music has this incredible power and emotional depth that just transcends time and place.
It's no wonder his operas are still some of the most popular today.
They're incredibly popular, yeah.
So we've got Mozart, the master of blending humor and depth, and Verdi, the king of passion and drama.
Yeah.
Who else should we add to our operatic Hall of Fame?
Well, let's talk about Richard Wagner, another groundbreaking figure who revolutionized opera with his concept of Gesamtkunstwerk.
Gesamtkunstwerk.
Yes.
Okay, I've heard of Wagner, but I'll admit his operas seem a bit intimidating.
It can be, yeah.
What exactly is Gesamtkunstwerk all about?
Well, think of it as a A total work of art.
Total work of art.
Yeah, where the music, the visuals, the story are all working together to create this incredibly immersive and powerful experience.
Okay.
Wagner believed that opera should be a synthesis of all art forms.
So it's not just about beautiful singing.
No.
It's about creating a complete sensory experience that draws the audience into the story.
Exactly. And he also introduced the innovative use of leitmotifs.
Oh, leitmotif.
Recurring musical themes associated with specific characters, ideas, or emotions.
I've definitely heard of those. Don't they play a big role in movie soundtracks too?
They do.
Like a specific melody might always play when a certain character appears on screen?
You got it.
Okay.
A brilliant technique for creating a deeper connection between the music and the drama. And Wagner was a master at using leitmotifs to weave complex layers of meaning into his operas.
That makes a lot of sense. So it's like the music itself is telling part of the story.
It is.
Adding another dimension to the experience.
Absolutely.
No wonder his operas are considered so complex and groundbreaking.
They are very complex.
And speaking of complexity, Wagner's most famous work, The Ring Cycle, is a prime example of his grand vision.
The Ring Cycle. Oh, yes.
It's a 4-opera epic that takes over 15 hours to perform.
15 hours. It's like binge watching an opera series before binge watching was even a thing.
Wow, 15 hours.
I know, right?
That's a serious commitment for both the performers and the audience.
It is. But for those who are willing to take the plunge, The Ring Cycle offers a truly unforgettable operatic journey.
Okay.
Filled with mythology, drama, and some of the most powerful music ever written.
So we've explored the intensity of Verdi and the epic scope of Wagner.
Uh-huh.
Now I'm curious about other composers who have left their mark on opera.
Right.
Who's next?
Well, let's move on to Giacomo Puccini.
Puccini.
A composer renowned for his heart-wrenching melodies and emotionally charged storytelling.
Okay.
He was a master of the verismo style,
Verismo.
which aimed to portray real-life situations and emotions with raw honesty.
Verismo. That reminds me of verisimilitude,
Yeah.
which is all about creating a sense of realism and believability in art.
You're exactly right. Puccini's operas often focus on ordinary people facing extraordinary circumstances,
Okay.
dealing with themes of love, loss, social injustice, and the complexities of human relationships.
That sounds incredibly relatable.
It is very relatable.
And his operas can be quite moving.
Oh, they are very moving.
What are some examples?
Well, think of operas like La Bohème, Tosca, and Madame Butterfly.
Oh, Madame Butterfly.
Yes.
I've heard of that one.
It's a heartbreaking tale that explores themes of cultural clash, abandonment, and the enduring power of love.
Yeah, isn't it about a geisha who falls in love with an American naval officer?
That's right.
Oh, so sad.
That is a tragedy.
Puccini had a gift for capturing these raw human emotions in his music,
He did.
making his operas both captivating and deeply affecting.
Yeah, very much so.
Speaking of captivating operas,
Uh-huh.
we can't forget about Carmen.
Carmen, oh yes.
It's one of the most famous operas in the world.
one of the most popular for sure.
A fiery tale of love, obsession, and tragedy set against the backdrop of Seville, Spain.
Beautiful setting.
Bizet blended Spanish folk music with his own style,
He did, yeah.
creating a score that's both exotic and emotionally charged.
It's a very unique sound.
And Carmen herself is such an icon.
She is, yeah.
She's strong, independent, and she defies societal expectations.
She's a true rebel.
Exactly. She's a force of nature.
She is.
And her story continues to resonate with audiences today.
It does, yeah.
And the music is so memorable.
Oh, incredibly memorable.
With iconic melodies like the habanera and the Toreador song.
Classics.
They've become ingrained in popular culture.
They really have.
It's amazing how certain opera melodies have transcended the opera world
They have, haven't they?
and become part of our collective musical vocabulary.
It speaks to the power of opera to touch on universal themes and emotions.
So we've covered Mozart, Verdi, Wagner, Puccini, and
A
Bizet.
lot of great composers.
Each one brought their own unique style and vision,
They did.
enriching the world of opera with their timeless masterpieces.
Yeah.
But it's not just about the composers and the music, right?
Right.
There are also these incredible singers
Voices, yes.
who bring these stories to life.
Absolutely.
I'd love to learn more about the different types of voices in opera
Okay.
and how they shape the characters we see on stage.
Yeah, that's a great topic, the voices of opera.
Yes. It's a fascinating world.
I'm excited to learn more about the different voice types.
Yeah,
I remember hearing terms like soprano, tenor, baritone,
right.
but I'm not sure I fully understand how those categories work.
Yeah, it's like a puzzle where each voice type fits into a specific place to create this overall picture. Okay.
So let's start with the highest female voice, the soprano.
Okay.
Sopranos often play the heroines, the leading ladies.
Uh,
They're known for their bright, powerful sound.
the Sopranos, they get all the big show-stopping arias, right?
They often do, yes.
Okay.
Think of iconic roles like Mimi in Puccini's La Bohème
La Bohème.
or Violetta in Verdi's La Traviata.
Okay.
These roles require incredible vocal agility, emotional range,
Yeah.
and the ability to hit those breathtaking high notes.
It's amazing to think about the control and stamina it takes to sing those roles.
Oh, it's incredible.
What about the other female voice types? Is there a voice that's kind of in between the super high notes
Yes.
and the lower ranges?
There is. The mezzo-soprano has a slightly lower, richer tone than the soprano.
Mezzo-soprano.
Mezzo-soprano often play a variety of roles,
I
from mothers and villains to, surprisingly, young men.
Wait, young men.
Yeah,
You mean a woman singing a male role?
exactly. It's a tradition called a pants role,
Can't roll.
and it's been around for centuries in opera.
Wow, I never knew that.
Mezzo-sopranos have the vocal range and flexibility to convincingly portray these characters.
So it's not just about hitting the right notes. It's also about embodying a character,
Oh.
regardless of gender.
Exactly.
That's cool. And then we have the contralto.
The contralto, yes, the lowest female voice.
The lowest.
Contraltos are relatively rare,
Oh, wow.
but their voices have this deep, rich quality that's perfect for portraying powerful, often older women.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds like each female voice type brings a unique color and texture to opera.
Absolutely. They each have their own distinct sound.
Yeah.
And the same goes for the male voices.
Okay, let's hear about the men.
So we'll start with the tenor, the highest male voice.
The tenor.
Tenors often play the romantic heroes, the dashing leading men
Uh-huh.
who sweep the soprano off her feet.
Oh, so the tenors are like the heartthrobs of the opera world.
You could say that. They have those soaring high notes and passionate delivery that can make hearts melt.
Okay, I'm starting to get the picture. What
Yeah.
about the lower male voices?
Well, we have the baritone,
The baritone.
who often plays the villain, the best friend, or the father figure.
Oh, okay.
Baritones have a warm, versatile voice that can convey a wide range of emotions.
So they get to be the complex characters.
Exactly. They're not always the heroes,
Yeah,
but they're often the characters who drive the plot and create dramatic tension.
makes sense.
And finally, we have the bass, the lowest male voice.
The bass.
Basses often portray powerful figures like kings, priests,
Oh, wow.
or the occasional larger-than-life villain.
Interesting.
Yeah, their voices have this deep, resonant quality that commands attention.
It sounds like they bring a sense of gravitas
They do.
and authority to the stage.
Yeah.
So we've explored the history of opera,
We have.
delved into these iconic composers,
Uh-huh.
and uncovered the secrets behind those amazing voices.
Yeah, it's been quite a journey.
It has. What are some key takeaways that you hope our listeners will remember from this deep dive?
Well, I hope listeners will come away with a deeper appreciation for opera.
Yeah.
It's an art form that has endured for centuries, and it continues to captivate audiences with its timeless stories, soaring melodies, and just the brilliance of its performers.
I think you've definitely achieved that.
Oh, good.
I know I've learned so much from our conversation today.
It's been fun.
And for those listening who are still a bit hesitant about diving into opera,
Yeah.
what advice would you give them?
My advice is simple. Don't be afraid to explore.
Explore.
There's an opera out there for everyone.
I like that.
Whether you're drawn to tragic love stories, comedic adventures, historical dramas, or something completely different, just start with something that sparks your interest.
Yeah.
Whether it's a famous aria, a captivating story,
Right.
or a composer whose music speaks to you.
That's great advice. You never know, you might discover a lifelong passion for opera.
You really might.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of opera.
It was my pleasure.
We hope you've enjoyed the journey and that you're inspired to experience the magic of opera for yourself.
I hope so too.
So until next time, keep exploring, keep listening, and keep those arias coming.
Keep them coming.